From Hollywood, it's the all-new Newlywed Game. And now, let's meet our newlywed couples for today. Couple number one, his favorite Disneyland ride is the train that goes, I think I can, I think I can. So they go there every year, but she closes her eyes because they're the only two adults on it. Gina and Pete Papa Petru. Couple number two, he tried to be romantic and sweep her off her feet. So being a big, strong guy, he picked her up, raised her high, and threw his back out. Joyce and Verne Bowman. Couple number three, as she was walking down the aisle, she tripped and then made everyone start all over so she could get it right. Dietra and Rodney Bingley. Couple number four, after dating for 7 months, he asked her out on a blind date. He showed up with a blindfold on and put one on her and then asked her to marry him. Geraldine and Randy Beckett. Those are our newlyweds for today, and here's your host, the star of the all-new Newlywed Game, Bob Eubanks.
Well, thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the all-new Newlywed Game. They say that God created Adam before Eve just so the poor guy would have a chance to say something. Well, we're going to talk to these husbands first and give them a chance to say something, too, right after these very important messages. Welcome to the all-new Newlywed Game. The wives have been secluded off stage. It's time for some 5-point questions. Here we go, guys. Thinking back to last week, which will your wife say was truer? She was wrong more often, or you were wrong more often? Randy, last week, which is truer?
She was definitely wrong more often.
She was wrong more often.
Yeah, every week she's wrong more often.
I figured that, sure. Rodney?
I was wrong more often.
Uh-oh,
I was
you were,
definitely
huh?
wrong more often, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Verne?
It had to be me, because I'm always wrong, and
Really?
she's always right.
Okay.
Just
Pete?
ask her if you don't
Oh, I
think
will.
so,
Yeah, when she comes
just
back.
ask her.
I'll wait till she gets back, though. I don't want to disturb her where she is
Okay.
now.
Fine.
Thank you. Pete?
I was definitely wrong.
You were wrong more
All
often.
the time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Next question, gentlemen. What will your wife say is absolutely the silliest thing she's ever done in an attempt to put you in the mood for love? Be specific. The silliest thing, Rodney, that she's ever done in an attempt to put you in the mood for love.
I'd say come to bed with foot pajamas on.
She put her pajamas with feet.
Feet pajamas, you know,
Yeah.
like the little kid feet pajamas, those.
Yeah, maybe she wasn't trying to put you in the mood for love.
Well, the mood is really low around there.
It is.
It's
huh?
really low, yeah.
So sorry.
Really low.
Is there anything we can do for you?
Well, I don't know, Bob. Maybe you might want to come home with me.
Verne!
Yes? She liked to tickle me.
She tickled you.
Yeah,
That-
she tickles me, getting me
does that put you in the mood for love?
Yeah.
It does, huh?
Yeah, because she loves to put her hands all over me.
Yeah, right. I got that part, yeah. Pete,
She comes to bed with these little skimpy shorts on.
put your little skimpy shorts
Yeah.
on. Yeah, okay. That works, huh?
Yeah, it sure does.
Yeah, but it does. Yeah. You want to loan those maybe to Rodney's wife? Yeah. Randy!
I would say she took me into the bathroom of a houseboat, which is very small. And that's the silliest thing she's done to start something. Because you see, there was 14 people on the boat. And we were there for 4 days. So things were getting desperate, so that's...
Yeah, okay. Good. Next question, gentlemen. How will your wife say you would complete this sentence? This is you talking. My wife never admits to liking blank. But the truth is, she really does like it a lot. She never admits, Verne, to liking blank, but the truth is she really does like it a lot.
Candy.
Candy. Fine. Pete?
I'm going to say pizza.
Pizza. Randy?
I would say when I kiss her ear.
When you kiss her ear.
Yes.
Okay? Rodney?
Sex.
Sex. Go ahead, Rodney. Say what you mean. It's okay. All right, gentlemen, thank you. We'll be right back to reunite these newlyweds, and we'll see how well our husbands have predicted what their wives will say right after these messages. Welcome back to the all-new Newlywed Game. Gentlemen, we've recorded your predictions on cards and now have them in front of you. Thinking back to last week, girls, which was truer? Your husband was wrong more often, or you were wrong more often? Which is the most true there, Gina?
That's easy. My husband was wrong more often.
He was wrong more often.
He's always wrong more often.
How come?
Because he's always wrong, because he's the man.
Oh, that figures.
Woman's
Okay.
always right.
Pete says, thinking back last week, that he was wrong more often. Yeah. Joyce?
Oh, he was wrong.
He was wrong. He said he was wrong more often. That's right.
Oh, he's right.
Verne, don't hold up that card till I ask for it, okay?
Okay.
You guys are dressed rather square dancing.
This is our Western outfit. We go
Square
square dancing all the time.
Do you really?
Yes.
Once a week, and
Go
then we
down
go
there, let
round
me see.
dancing.
Yeah.
Go down there. Let me see.
Oh, you're kidding.
Go down there. Both of you.
Both of us?
Where are you going, Verne?
I think we're...
Yeah. No. Yeah, right there. You ready? Dosey doing a little more dough, the chicken in the bread pan, kicking up dough around and around and around she goes. Sit down, we got some more show to do. Aren't they all right? Okay, Rodney, you ready to do your dance?
Not yet.
Not yet. Where am I? Who is Dietra? Yeah, your husband's more wrong, or was wrong more often, or you were wrong more often?
He was wrong more often.
He was wrong more often. He said last week, definitely he was wrong more often. Right. Geraldine?
He was.
He was wrong. All right. He predicted
You're always
that
wrong
definitely.
more often. Yes, you are. We always said that. You're always wrong.
Why is she always wrong?
She's kind of
He calls me
a breeze
typical
brain.
blonde, you know.
Yeah. That's kind of her nickname, breeze brain.
Breeze brain.
Yeah.
Oh. Next question, ladies. What is absolutely the silliest thing you've ever done in an attempt to put your husband in the mood for love? Be specific, please. Yeah, the silliest thing you've ever done, Joyce, to put your husband in the mood for love.
Pop popcorn.
Oh, when you pop... it must be the
No,
sound of
honey.
popcorn popping that puts him in the mood,
You
huh?
always do. You always tickle me.
Yeah, Verne, now hold up the card.
Oh, you always tickle
Yeah.
me.
You tickle him.
Well, he
Does
likes-
popcorn
You
put him in the
should
mood
do
for
that
love?
one, honey.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I mean, it's his favorite, and after I pop popcorn, well,
Pop, 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 yeah.
Pop, pop, pop the bed.
Dietra, silliest thing you've ever done to put him in the mood for love.
I cook in my underwear.
Pardon me, ma'am?
I cook in my underwear.
You cook in your underwear. Boy, I bet you get burned, don't you? Oh, okay. Rodney says the silliest thing is that you come to bed with your feet pajamas on.
Oh.
I think I'm the one that's getting burned, Bob.
Yeah. You cook in your underwear. What do you cook in your underwear?
Anything he wants.
Oh, I see. Geraldine?
I made like a romantic dinner once, so with candlelight. And,
Did it work?
And yeah, always does.
Oh, fine. Randy says the silliest thing you've ever done to put him in the mood for love
That's
is...
not silly.
No, it sure isn't. No, you took him into the bathroom of a houseboat
That's silly.
with 14 people there in the bathroom.
That wasn't
No, no,
silly.
no,
That's
no.
not silly, though.
Gina,
I think the silliest thing that I did was go out and put on a real kinky thing I have. It's cut like down to here and up to here, and
Yeah.
sort of walk around the bedroom. And then he sort of knows that means I don't want to go to sleep.
so it's your little kinky thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Pete says the silliest thing you've done, you wore your skimpy shorts to bed.
Yeah.
Well, the judge, I'm sure the judge is going to say that's the thing. Sure. Next question, ladies. How did your husband complete this sentence? This is him talking. He said, my wife never admits to liking blank, but the truth is she really does like it a lot. Dietra, you never admit to liking blank, but you really do a lot. What is it, Dietra?
Sex.
He said sex.
It's getting better, Bob.
It's all right. Don't invite me to your house anymore. Everything's
Oh, no,
okay.
you don't have to come now.
Thank you very much. Geraldine,
I think it's got to be when he dances around the room. He kind of shakes his hips and.
he does what? He dances around the room. He says that you won't admit to liking when he kisses you on your ear, but you really do like it a lot.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You don't do
Gina?
that very much, though.
Gina?
I won't admit to liking that when he comes up behind me when I'm cooking in the kitchen. He always comes up behind me and bothers me.
But you really do like it a lot.
I guess so.
He says you won't admit it, but you really do like pizza a lot.
That's so stupid.
I know.
Yeah. Pea brain.
What's the matter?
It's got a pea brain. I mean, it had nothing to do with food. It needs some food.
Oh, Joyce, you won't admit to liking what a lot, but the truth is you really do.
He'll probably say cooking.
Pardon me?
He'll probably say cooking.
Cooking, all right.
I
Verne
hate
says
it.
you won't admit to liking candy a lot, but you really do.
Oh,
All right,
I
couples, thank you
do.
very much. We'll be back in a while to see how well they predict what their husbands will say right after these messages. Welcome back to the all-new Newlywed Game. Now, ladies, your husbands have been secluded off stage, and it's your turn to predict what they will say. Remember, these questions will now be worth 10 points. So here's our first one. Ladies, what will your husband say was the most unintelligent thing you think he did on your honeymoon? Be specific, please. The most unintelligent thing, Joyce, that you think he did on your honeymoon.
He wanted to interrupt our honeymoon and go visit his dumb farm, and I was so furious just to pick up some tool, and I kept saying if he couldn't get it in the trunk, he was going to walk home.
Yeah, so he wanted to interrupt your honeymoon to go pick up his tool.
Right.
All right. Gina?
When he got up on stage in front of everybody at this luau in Hawaii,
Yeah.
drunk as a lord, and did the Tahitian dance.
He did the Tahitian...
Yes.
Woo-ah.
I mean, and just in front of everybody.
how
Made a
embarrassing.
real scene.
Geraldine?
When we were on our honeymoon in Hawaii, we were on our way to drop off our rental car, and we got in a wreck. He was looking at an airplane out the window.
Got in a wreck dropping
And
off the rental
he-
car.
yes.
All right. Dietra?
We argued.
The most unintelligent thing was he argued with you then, right?
Right.
Huh. What'd you argue about?
Splitting half the money we won in Las Vegas.
You wanted your half.
I wanted it all.
Oh, I see. Here's the last of our 10-point questions. Ladies, how will your husband say you would complete this sentence? This is you talking. My husband thinks he's pretty hot stuff when it comes to blank, but I'm here to tell you it just ain't so. He thinks he's pretty hot stuff, Gina, when it comes to blank, but you're here to tell us it just ain't so.
Cars.
Cars.
He acts like he knows everything about cars.
And he doesn't.
He'll look and someone will be having a problem and he'll say, "Oh, that's such and such," and the people
Yeah.
will look at him like he's crazy.
Okay, Geraldine?
Motorcycle riding.
Motorcycle ride, but you're here to tell us it just isn't so, huh?
He thinks he's pretty good. He's
I see.
good, but
Dietra, your husband thinks he's pretty hot stuff when it comes to blank, but you're here to tell us it just ain't so.
Driving, periodly.
Driving.
Just driving.
All right, fine. Joyce,
Money.
money.
Oh, yes.
He's pretty bad at money?
Oh, no, he thinks he's very good
But
at money,
you
and I
say
think I'm
just-
better.
Oh, okay, fine. 25-point bonus question. Ladies, will your husband say his favorite place to sit on an airplane would be near the tail, near the wings, or near the cockpit? Geraldine?
the cockpit.
Near the cockpit. Dietra?
The tail.
Near the tail. Joyce?
The tail.
Near the tail. Gina?
Tail.
Near the tail. Ladies, thank you very much for your answers. We'll be back with our husbands to compare answers on the all-new Newlywed Game right after these messages.
You're watching the Game of Love Marathon on Game Show Network, the only place where love is expressed in cash, car wax, and trips to Cancun.
All right, our husbands have returned. Now, gentlemen, let's see how well your wives have predicted what you will say. And remember, these questions will now be worth 10 points. Here's our first one, fellas. Tell me, what was the most unintelligent thing your wife thinks you did on your honeymoon? Be specific. Rodney, the most unintelligent thing you did on your honeymoon.
Well, you know, Bob, it's not too many things that I do unintelligent, but...
She had an answer, bap, just like that.
I say come to bed with all my clothes on and want her to undress me.
Well, you weirdo, you. Woo! Right. All right, Dietra says the most unintelligent thing you did on the honeymoon was you argued with her.
Oh. Argue with her. Oh, I'm going to argue with her now, though.
You're not going
Yeah,
you're not going to win. You know that.
Oh, well, then, yeah.
See? Okay, Randy, the most unintelligent thing you did.
Well, this wasn't my fault, but we got in an accident, a car accident.
You mean when you were looking at the airplane?
Oh, no.
She said the most unintelligent thing was you got in a car wreck. That's right. Hey, Pete, What would it be, Pete?
Probably jumping on the bed.
You jumped on the bed. All right.
Kept on bouncing up and down the bed. This thing was so hard.
Yeah, Gina says the most unintelligent thing you did was that you did a Tahitian dance.
You got up there in front of all those
Oh,
people
yeah,
that were on just going, yeah, you look
Could
real
you show
dumb,
me
too.
how he did that again?
No, he should show you.
No.
Did you get drunk?
Very.
Ah, and you did this little dance.
Yeah?
I'm embarrassed for you.
So was I.
If I wasn't drunk, I would have bet.
Yeah. Verne, most unintelligent thing you did.
Well, we went out to dinner,
Good.
and when we come back, she never eats all her dinner. Of
course not.
So she took it home and, asked for a doggy bag.
Yes.
And we took it home, and guess where I put that chicken?
Where?
On top of the refrigerator, not in the refrigerator.
Oh, no kidding.
We had a refrigerator in a room, and we didn't even know it.
Is that right?
And we set the thing
And
on
you
top of the
spoiled your
refrigerator.
chicken on your honeymoon, huh? Well, she said what you did. We're so embarrassed. You wanted to visit your farm to get your tool.
Oh, that's right, honey.
Honey's
But
right.
I didn't think about the farm. That was the second thing I did. The
Here's
chicken comes
last,
first.
our
The
10-point
chicken comes
question.
first.
Gentlemen, how did your wife complete this sentence? This is her talking. She said, my husband thinks that he's pretty hot stuff when it comes to blank. But I'm here to tell you it just ain't so. You think you're pretty hot stuff, Randy, when it comes to blank, but she's here to tell us that it just ain't so.
Well, I think I'm a pretty good dancer, but...
Dancer, all
I don't know
right.
what
She
she
says
thinks
you
about
think
it.
you're pretty hot stuff when it comes to motorcycle riding, but she says you're not. You are not.
Your friends.
Oh, I am.
Pete? She says you think you're pretty hot stuff when it comes to
Sex.
sex, but she's here to tell us that you are not. Gina says when it comes to cars.
You think
That's
you know
true.
Oh,
Yeah,
sex.
I'm pretty bad with cars.
Is he pretty hot stuff when it comes to sex?
Absolutely not. All up here, yeah. All up
Really?
here and not down here, okay?
Verne! She said you think you're pretty hot stuff when it comes to...
When I'm in the bedroom,
Okay.
making love to her.
All right. She says you think you're pretty hot stuff when it comes to card please, Joyce. When it comes to money, but she's here to say that you're not.
Oh, no. How could you say money, honey?
Well, it's pretty important.
Well, I know, but...
Are you having an argument?
Oh, no.
No, we never have
Oh,
arguments.
we haven't been married that long.
How long you been married?
Not quite 2 months.
And you haven't had your argument yet?
Oh, yeah, on the way here.
What happened?
We had little arguments all the time.
Driving is
Just small
horrible.
ones.
His driving's awful.
I got a few gray hairs getting here.
Bob, don't listen to it. She's a poor driver.
Yes.
I'm a good driver, but she gets so nervous.
Who's the
She gets all
bad
shook up.
Who's the bad driver?
He is.
She is.
I'm very good.
Yeah.
She is.
I have to
Rodney!
She is.
6.
Is that all you can ever say, Rodney? Every time I say Rodney, you say sex. She says you think you're pretty hot stuff when it comes to driving, but take it from her, you and Verne are lousy. Okay, we'll be back with 25-point bonus question. See which couple's going to win a grand prize right after these words. All right, gentlemen, here it is, your big 25-point bonus question. For 25 points, gentlemen, would your favorite place to sit on an airplane be near the wings, near the cockpit, or near the tail? Couple number 2, Verne and Joyce with 5. 25 will give you 30. Verne, what's your answer, please?
Oh, it has to be near the wings.
Near the wings, she said your favorite place would be card, please, Joyce.
Airplane.
It would be card, please, near the tail. Couple number 1.
honey,
Pete and Gina with
you
10,
know we
25 will
always
give you
sit
35. Pete?
Near the cockpit.
Near the cockpit. She said it would be near the tail. Couple number 3, Rodney and Dietra with 10, 25 will give you 35. Rodney.
Definitely near the
You're
wings.
supposed to say sex. Dietra said near the tail. Couple number 4, Randy and Geraldine, you have 10, 25, will give you 35. Get it right, you're going to be our winner. Will it be near the wings, near the cockpit, or near the tail?
I'd say near the cockpit.
Near the cockpit. She said near the cockpit. You're right. And Randy and Geraldine, you're our Newlywed Game grand prize winners. And now, Randy and Geraldine, as today's winners of the Newlywed Game, here's the special prize chosen just for you. A brand new state-of-the-art home entertainment center.
That's right, Randy and Geraldine. You may now watch your favorite programs on a 40-inch color projection TV. Features infrared remote, 125 channel cable ready, stereo amplifier, and high resolution filter. And when you're not home, you can record those programs on an Akai VHS video cassette recorder. It's 105 channel cable ready, features wireless remote control and on-screen programming. And the Akai Pro Series music system. Carefully designed for your listening pleasure with a complete set of matching stereo components in an audio rack, furnished by Akai. It's all yours, courtesy of the new Newlywed Game.
Rodney and Geraldine, congratulations to you for being our winners. Thanks to our couples and thanks to you at home. I'm Bob Eubanks. We'll see you again on the all-new Newlywed Game. Bye-bye.
The new Newlywed Game is a Chuck Barris production.
Columbia TriStar Television.